What's up, y'all? What's going on? What's popping? What is popping? I want to make sure y'all can hear me. YouTube done made some damn changes again. Okay, they made some damn changes again. What's going on? What's up, finest wine, Miss Lady T? Oh, thank you very much for that, finest wine. Shit, it's nothing like popping on here and seeing a couple dollars up in the chat. Thank you very much. Can y'all hear me right now? I just want to make sure that y'all can hear me. I just want to go over some things real quick. This is actually Blast Off Wednesday, and I think I actually am going to change Blast Off Wednesdays to actually just come in on Wednesdays and let you guys call in about certain topics and what we're talking about. What's popping, y'all? What's going on? Charmaine, what's going on? Yes, you was the first. Yes, you was, lady. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Miss Lady T, my lady, what's going on? Tanya, how you doing? Welcome back, lady. So, we going Felicia, what's going on? I see you. I see Robin, what's popping? How you doing? Miss Hot Pink, what is going on? Gospel Glam Cosmetics, it's good to see you. I ain't seen you in a minute. Welcome back. Welcome back. So, let's see. Who we got? Miss Carter, what's going on? Spicy Kai, Spitting Fire, what's going on, woman? So, can y'all hear me? I want to make sure y'all can hear me, okay? First and foremost, make sure y'all can definitely hear me. Okay, good stuff. Thank you very much for confirming. Miss Unique One and Only, what is going on? How you doing, woman? I appreciate you all for jumping up in here real quick. YouTube has made some crazy changes, but what I think it did, I mean, it's actually fine for me. You know, I'm good with it. I'm good with it. It is what it is. You all got the notifications, which people have been telling me they ain't been getting my notifications. Kylie Rose, what's going on? How you doing? All right, so I want to talk about a video I had came across. I came across it previously and I forgot to go back and watch it. And in Pico Benz, he was a moderator on this channel. He had sent it to me again, and I'm like, oh my goodness, thank you. I was glad he sent it to me again. And what I'd like to do is play it with y'all and watch it with y'all. I'm going to stop it and go forward and all that. And I want to hear people's opinions and thoughts on the video. I thought it was an excellent video. Excellent points were made in the video. And these are by people who are like, what's the guy's name? His name is Kumo. It's on Court TV. And these was professional people making, I think one of them was actually part of R. Kelly's defense. And they were making like wonderful points about the whole fucking case. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is crazy. Like how they're pointing it out. You know what? I'm not going to talk about it too much. I'm going to play the video. Also, on top of that, there is a little bit of a stimulus update. We're making moves. What's up, Kay Nicole? What's going on? How you doing, lady? You digging me? What's going on, woman? So we are making waves in the stimulus bill. All right. I'm not going to talk about that right yet. I'm going to talk about the stimulus at the end to let you guys know what I know as far as the stimulus goes. Now, let me get into this video real quick.
Let's bring back in our.
I have to pause it. So it's Court TV. Let me see, and it looks like this is from a YouTuber called Newsroom PR. So if you guys want to watch this solidly by yourself, you're going to go. I suggest you to subscribe to Newsroom PR because this is their video I'm going to be using. And it's only right I give them a shout out for using their content. Control copy. And it looks like they had actually stole some content from Court TV, okay? But that's fine, that's fine. I couldn't find it. I went on the actual Court TV website, and I could not find this clip. But he has this clip. It is current because they're talking about some current things with the R. Kelly case. And they're making such wonderful points. I had to bring it to everyone's attention. I would like you guys to actually, you know, when this is over, make sure you go to these people, subscribe to them, and give them some views. Watch this video. So it's an 8-minute video. I'm going to play it here so we can go through it. And, you know, I got the lines open. They're silent right now, so you can't really call in right now. But as soon as we're done playing it, I'll let you guys call in, or I'll hit stops. What I'll do is I'll hit certain points in this video where I'll pause it, ask you guys to call in, and, you know, tell me your thoughts and opinions on it. So let's see what we got here. Stephanie Luke, what's going on? Bray Ramsey, how you doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. So they talk about the prosecutor's bitter pill. So they're saying that the prosecution is real bitter based on the 2008 case that R. Kelly had beat. And I was like, oh shit, we're not the only people who see the fuckery, okay? We are not the only, there are people out there that see the fucking fuckery and they're higher up. And every time this Kumo dude talks on the R. Kelly case, about the R. Kelly case, he does talk like in defense of R. Kelly each time. I pulled up other clips that he's in, trying to find this one specific clip, and each time he's actually talking like in defense of R. Kelly. And he clearly says, he's like, look, I'm not a fan. You know what? Shut up, Keish, and let's just play this clip. Let me add this in here. Give me just a moment, y'all. And I got y'all. So again, this is PR Magazine or Newsroom PR. So control paste. I hope they don't try to give me a copyright or something like that. Let's see. So done. Let me make sure I have this up. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Okay, so I'm going to put up here in the corner, and I hope you guys are able to see it with me. Again, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Yes, Kumo sees the injustice. Fucking right, you dig me. You seen that shit? I was like, oh shit, good stuff. That's what we need. This is exactly what we need. And he also went on, and they also go in to say how, like, what the prosecutors are doing is they're trying to taint the potential jurors. I've said that multiple times in my videos, and I had somebody attack me and say, well, there you go. You're talking about attacking the or contacting the jurors. No, the fuck I'm not. I'm talking about letting our videos and content reach the motherfucking jurors in a positive way. So if you got a YouTube channel, you support R. Kelly, and you do see the injustice going on in his motherfucking case, make sure that you do positive videos on him. You know what I mean? Knock out all that negative bullshit people be doing on against each other's, whatever, against other bloggers. All y'all need to stop the bullshit. For every single one of y'all, there's nobody who's exempt. There's people that I see and they are like, I'm a little limbo as whether or not they support R. Kelly. But what they do is they make videos up against the bloggers who do support R. Kelly. And it's like, and that's all they do. It ain't like they, is getting into a tussle with a blogger. Sometimes you got bloggers who go head to head against each other for whatever reasons. You know what I mean? But some people are actually out there hidden as a R. Kelly supporter, but then they get on their platform and all they do is talk shit on other R. Kelly bloggers. Beware of those. There's a lot of little YouTubers out there like that. All right, so let me go ahead and play this video and let you guys give me your perspective on some things here. So let me make sure I got that in there. I got that locked. Let me lock it in there. All right, so you guys ready? Hey, Corey Simmons, what's going on? How you been? Angela Jackson, how you doing? Jersey girl, what is going on? How you been? Baraz, what's poppin'? Who else? I seen Angela Jackson. I said hi to you. I'm not too sure, but if not, what's up, Angie? Who else we got here? I seen somebody else new. Courtney 007. What's going on, woman? Rose, is it Rear? Oh, Rear, sweet. What is going on? How you doing? So let's see what else we got. All right, so we good. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this video. You guys let me know exactly how you feel about it, and let's go. Please hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel if you are not subscribed to the channel. Moderators, keep an eye on Real Sweet. I don't know what the fuck they trying to say. But so here we go. Let me play this real quick for us.
Think tank. Judge, let me go to.
Let's see here. We're going to go like this. And we're going to take this. Oh no. Did I do it right? I did not. Let me put it on this one. Sorry. I think this is it.
Let's bring back in.
Okay. This guy right here. Oh, sorry, y'all. And R. Kelly, YouTube has did some changes, which is actually great for me. It's beneficial for me. Instead of me turning on my stream, my personal stream, then turning on YouTube stream, I just click one button and now it streams for everybody. So that's a wonderful goddamn thing. So let's watch this video real quick.
In our think tank. Judge, let me go to you first, Judge Porter. This is an unusual request for a case like this.
So again, for those of you guys who are just getting in here, it's called Newsroom PR. Make sure you subscribe. So let's get into this video. I hope you guys can hear it good. If you can't, let me know. Let me know. So I'm going to open it up, make it a little bit bigger for us. Where are we at? What's this? This. Okay. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger and off to the side. So we see everything we see. All right, so we're good to go. That's what we need to see right there. All right, here we go.
R. Kelly, yes. Let's bring back in our think tank. Judge, let me go to you first, Judge Porter. This is an unusual request for a case like this. R. Kelly, yes, accused of some really bad things, some really serious things, but he's not John Gotti.
Yeah, I think it's absolutely ridiculous. I don't think that this is a good move for the prosecution. You leave the door open for appeal after appeal. This case will never end if it begins this way. If this is what we are looking at the very beginning, this case will never end, and Mr. Kelly will have all of the everything afforded to him by law to appeal and to reject everything dealing with his trial.
Yeah, let's put up on the screen what the prosecution is alleging here, because this is fascinating. It says, R. Kelly is likely to be perceived by the jurors as capable of inflicting violence. Witnesses will testify that Kelly physically and violently assaulted them. The fact that jurors are aware that their identities are publicly known may subtly and unconsciously impair their impartiality. DeWitt Lacey, how dangerous is R. Kelly? Is this a guy that might take out a juror?
I think that might be a stretch too far. I don't know of any information that he will take someone out. However, he does have, as you said, cases throughout the country, seemingly, and for child sex trafficking, for rape. Those are serious offenses and should be taken that way. But I don't think it's fair to subject him then to a jury that's completely anonymous. Yes, I think there have to be protections that are offered to jurors so that they're not subjected to harassment during their ingress or egress from the courthouse. But to make the defense try the case with a totally anonymous jury, I think is stretched too far.
Right.
Joseph Marone, I'm not an R. Kelly fan. I don't want anyone to get the wrong idea. I don't even like his music, I'll be honest with you. I was never really a huge fan.
I love it.
But I'm a fan of fairness. I mean, the arguments that are being made by prosecutors, and I'm a former one, seem to apply to any case. They would apply to any and every case. So it seems to me that either our jury system should be anonymous all the time or shouldn't be anonymous in this case.
Yeah, listen, there's criminal cases all the time that are tried with violence that there's not anonymous jurors. And, you got to go back to the history of R. Kelly. I mean, the government, whether it's federal or state, have a bitter pill in their mouth about this. He beat a case a while back. It involves, obviously, a predatory type sexual offenses to minors. So, it doesn't sit well. So they're doing everything possible at this point, taking the biggest shots they can take, try to win at all costs. They know they're not going to win this, that they can get anything out of it. If anything, they're going to probably season the public a little bit, the potential jury pool. Right. They'll hear about it. Maybe they get the edge there, but they're doing everything they can to win. They know they're not going to have any success here. They know.
So, with that being played, what are we, 3 minutes and 40 seconds into the video? What this gentleman is saying is that the prosecution does not have a good chance at all. At all. The saying that what they're trying to do is win, just to win. They're not even looking to win this because they're right. They're looking to win this just to have the prosecution have a win under their fucking belt. They're making it hard as hell for R. Kelly is what they're trying to do. They're giving him a social fucking lynching through media. And it's very important. I'm going to play this out. They say a lot. What's up, Mimi, again? How you doing? T. Mitchell, how you been? Miss Blue Blazes, what's going on? So, I agree 100% exactly what this gentleman on this screen is saying. They're not telling us his name, but, it is what it is. I agree with him. The prosecution is pulling hairs right now to try to get themselves to win this fucking case. If they win this case against R. Kelly, it's kind of like a big win for them socially. It's a big win for them judicially also. So it sucks that this is what we're up against. I'm going to play it out. Hey, Cynthia, how you doing? She said, good evening, everyone. They can take away from his music. They can take him away from his music, but they can't take the music from the man. R. Kelly is the GOAT. Much love to him. That's right, Cynthia. I heard that. Hey, Annie, what's going on? This is so sad and heartbreaking. Fucking right. And this clip here, this court TV clip of these people talking about the R. Kelly case is so important. It's so important for what they're saying to be reached out to everybody else. Again, this is played on the Newsroom PR. You can go to their channel. Make sure you subscribe to their channel. Watch the video over again. So let me continue to play. After I'm done playing this, I'm going to open up the phone lines and let you guys call in. I'm not going to say nothing when you call in, and let you guys voice your opinions on what you see in this clip. So let me continue to play.
That no jury is going to be anonymous. The sequestration, which is another element to it, there may be some limitation to it, but it's not going to go very far. And again, it'll end up same as the Weinstein trial. I mean, they're gonna allow these jurors to be known, and they're not going to be sequestered.
Judge Porter, R. Kelly's a celebrity. Usually I say advantage celebrity in these cases, but is it advantage R. Kelly in light of what the public thinks of him now, especially after that docuseries, Surviving R. Kelly?
I don't believe he has any advantage. It's been really R. Kelly versus the world, because there have been people after him and wanting him to be brought to justice for years and years and years. And I mean, it is going to be very hard on the defense side to get people who have never heard of him or don't have any kind of biases towards him. This is going to be hard for R. Kelly. I mean, people have been trying to get him for a very long time. And I think that whatever they can get to stick, that's what's going to happen ultimately.
Go ahead, do it. I think you're trying to jump in there. I'm sorry, I stepped on you.
Yeah, if I could jump in, and I'm going to have to disagree with Her Honor here. Although there are people who are very suspect of R. Kelly and may want to see him convicted, he also has a lot of fans. A lot of people like I Believe I Can Fly. A lot of people like a 12 play, and the list go on and on. He is an R&B superstar, and there are already accounts of people, women included, who believe that he is being unfairly charged. So some of this may be may give the defense the drum that they can beat of being treated unfairly because of his celebrity. So I mean, we'll see.
But don't you think after the documentary came out that made it even worse for Mr. Kelly? I'm not saying that he's just totally going to be found guilty on each and every charge, but I believe that it really makes it harder with all of the accounts that were put forward in that documentary that the world saw. I mean, we can't say that it just because he has fans and has this great following that all of a sudden his worries are just going to go away.
I think you're right, Your Honor. I don't think the worries completely go away. However, I think there's something to be said about his group of fans who may, in fact, vindicate him through a verdict of not guilty. Now, look, the documentary is one thing, and it may certainly have cemented his guilt in the minds of many and several folks. But I would imagine that there are many and several folks on the other side of that coin who feel a little bit differently. So it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. But I don't know that, it is a closed book deal for the prosecution.
I mean,
Speaking of celebrities, folks. Go ahead, Joseph. I'll give you the final word.
One interesting point. This is a guy that sold tens and tens of millions of records. There's a lot of people out there that love this man and see him in a different way. If you get one juror on there that sees that person and they feel that he's being over-prosecuted, I mean, he walks. And the defense knows that, and they're going to play that card. So that's something you got to think about.
You know what I love? Joseph Barone just said he sold a lot of records. And they probably were records or cassettes or CDs, 8-tracks, and maybe some downloads too. All right. Speaking of celebrities, by the way, folks, Court TV's latest podcast.
All right. So that's the end of this video. What I'd like you all to do is, if you have the time, is to call in. Let me know what you guys feel about what you just heard on this video. I think they made some very valid points as far as the prosecution goes. I think that the judge there had made a lot of valid points as far as the case goes and as far as lifetime goes and how it impacts his whole entire case. I don't know exactly who's who. Eventually, I will find out exactly who's who. But this was the only clip I could find. And again, so I can give them their credit. This clip can be found on, let me see here if it'll allow me to scroll down. It won't. Newsroom PR. That is where this video is located. Make sure you're subscribed to them. Give them their like on the video because it is good content. I cannot find this video on the Court TV page. It was hard for me to, I was trying to find it so I can get the actual Court TV clip, the original, but I couldn't find it. So call in. Let me know what you guys think about what is going on here in this video. Call in. The phone lines are now officially open. No. All right. It's now officially open. I said it was open early and it wasn't. All right. You talking loud with Keish. What's going on, woman? What you think about that clip?
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
You know what I think? I think that was good. I think that was actually fair dialogue or whatever, getting everybody's perspective on every angle and stuff like that. I just wish that it could have went far if a lot of us, when we first started out last year, you know what I mean, and we were actually reaching people. I think that we really did some damage when we were first coming on here and giving people different points of views and exposing the accusers and everything else. We were doing such a good job. And then we just got, deflected off of that, like you mentioned when you first played the video, and then everybody started fighting with each other. But if we had came together, and if we were, all of us that actually are literally blogging the way that we were supposed to and not fight, we could have reached the masses. I mean, listen, you have to think like this. We had an actual accuser and their father arguing back and forth with us. So we reached them to come on this platform. You know what I mean? Don't matter who knew who or who was actually planning. The fact is they knew we were out here.
That's right.
So because they knew we were out here, that let it be known that we were doing something. You know what I mean? And it's so funny and so sad at the same time that a lot of people, including myself probably, you know what I mean? I don't put me in a different category. You know, you get mad and you get angry and you fuss and fight or whatever. But for the most part, I do try to stay, focused on my agenda.
Yes.
You do too.
Yes.
And when you can get away from people coming at you and actually just keep going and throwing out the content or whatever, that's one thing I can say about Prima Donna,
Yes.
you, and just a few.
Yes.
That no matter what people say and come, you guys come on your platform and you actually just keep going and going and going. And
Right.
she keeps growing her and giving out content and things like that. And so that makes it important, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Because when you get a lot of people just fussing and fighting, you have to stop and ask yourself, are they really R. Kelly supporters?
Yeah.
Like this much fighting and getting away from what's important. And I'm not even an R. Kelly blogger, you know what I mean? I don't consider myself, because I do a lot of injustices among different people, you know what I mean? Bill Cosby and some unknown, you know what I mean? I brought up some old stuff that we never got justice for. So, but the ones who are just straight go her R. Kelly bloggers, these are the people I kind of question, because I'm thinking it is impossible to fight for a whole year for the same thing. Like, that's just, it's impossible. So I'm thinking to myself, damn, you know what I mean? And this coming from Spitting Fire, so I'm thinking like, damn.
Yes.
You know, you everybody know everybody. Everybody's emerged now. Everybody done did these things. What was the true agenda? And some people, you kind of know who was actually really in the fight, and then you kind of know who were actually sent here.
Yes.
And it's so funny that, you know, a lot of people, okay, they end up splitting up. The supporters end up splitting up. They go on from one blogger to another. They go with this one. And when they were all united with all of us at one point in time.
Yeah.
And I think, you know what I mean, I think that's just kind of sad, because we could have really reached the masses with our little platform.
Yeah.
We were doing it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Unfortunately, it just became a shit show now.
Yes.
It just became who's siding with their bloggers now. You know, people lying on people now. You know, just doing dumb stuff now. So it's unfortunate, but he started off, R. Kelly did start off having a really great team.
Yes.
He really did. And everybody brought their own style out. You know what I mean? Everybody touched on every different thing. Like Lavender, he was more of the conservative side. I spoke more of the injustice. Sky Zone brought a funny feel to it. T. Stevens was the real good cheerleader. Prima Donna broke it all down.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And stuff like that.
Yes.
It was really good. But then, and Dr. Rogers, can't remember Dr. Rogers, was doing the case studies. You know what I mean? We were doing really good. But they didn't like that. And then people came and got platforms who knew some of everybody. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And they got to fighting. Then you try to tell this person to stop, they wouldn't stop. And other people came, and they knew that if they go after one particular person, their platform will blow up. And next thing you know, everybody got sidetracked.
Yeah.
The subscribers, the bloggers, everyone got sidetracked. So I just really feel, you know, I think this news article is really good. It was bias free, you know what I mean? But if they can get more people like that, you know what I mean? If people can come together and just blog out or whatever,
tell the
you know
truth.
what I mean? For him, that would really be great or whatever. But you only can do so much. But when you got the shit show and people forget, then this is what you get. You know what I mean? And it's unfortunate and it's sad, because this man is in a cell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
His life depended on it, and everybody just lost their way. You know what I mean?
Selfish.
Everyone.
Yep.
So just pray for him. Pray for the prosecutor. For the defense. Pray the prosecutor don't prevail in this case.
Yeah.
Because he's innocent. You know what I mean? He's innocent on the fact that when the law has to do all of what they have to do and break the law to get him, he's innocent on that alone.
Right.
Just on that alone. You know what I mean? I haven't known any accusers go to award shows, get boob jobs, you know, fighting with bloggers, and then the judges out here talking about they want to keep them safe. How are you going to keep the accusers safe when they're out here on mass public platforms arguing with people and all in the media and all this and that? I just don't think it's a really good thing.
Right.
And they're trying to get careers. Nobody is going to hire these people. They're controversial. That's one thing people don't want is controversy.
Yes.
You know what I mean? They'll play like they for you. You know what I mean? Because it's good. It's a good look. But once, it's over with and you're controversial, they don't slam the door in your face. You know what I mean? They're not going to be bothered with these people.
Yeah.
So I just play for R. Kelly. I feel sorry for, his blog team and people that not supposed to know him and, like that. And they supposed to go hard the most.
Yeah.
And leave the shenanigans alone, but you can't. You know what I mean? And then, especially when you got people merged now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got us fighting for them, then you got the other people want to put them in jail. And when we merge, how's that going to work?
Right.
You know what I mean? That's like the prosecution and the defense didn't merge. They didn't come together and be on the same side. Like, that's like impossible.
Yes.
So, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I just feel sorry for them. Just pray for them, everybody. You know what I mean? Pray for the injustices and all the other unknowns who are in jail and incarcerated, and who only can get a public defender. You know what I mean? And they only in jail for small stuff.
Yeah.
I was talking to Injustice on his channel today, and they got the third strike rule, and a man stole a piece of pizza because he was hungry, and he ended up getting life in prison for that. That's not what our tax money is for.
Right.
So that's all I have to say.
All right, woman.
And I want to blast off all of the government officials who took so long to try to do something. So blast off Wednesday. Is it still blast off Wednesday?
Yeah, go ahead, girl. Go
ahead.
You got it, lady.
Both sides. Both sides. I just don't know what to think about that. But, put them in the blast.
I knew that.
Put some fire up under them.
Okay.
So, thank you.
All right, woman.
See you later, huh?
All right. Thanks for calling in. Take care. Bye-bye. Excuse me. Yeah, so, everything she said, I agree 100%. R. Kelly needs our support at this point in time. He could really use all the support he can get as far as YouTubers go. Anyone who's a content creator and you actually support R. Kelly, for the support of R. Kelly, keep spitting out positive videos, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's sad when a juror possibly, you can call in. You guys can call in right now if you want. Let me know what you guys feel about the video that we just played. It was an 8-minute video. We just watched it together. Welcome to everybody who's in here, and I did not get a chance to say hi to y'all. I appreciate y'all for being GA girl. What's going on? How you doing? Peace in this puzzle. What's going on? Hair options G, I ain't see you come in here, but welcome, lady. Coretta, what's going on? How you doing, lady? How you doing? I am Black Beauty. What is poppin', lady? How you feeling? Yeah, so, I completely agree with everything Spittin' Fire just said. It would be nice if a lot of people use their platforms in a positive way. That would be the shit, you know what I mean? So what we'll do is, do me a favor, Jersey Girl, we'll post the links at the end of this live. I'll post the links in here. If you don't mind posting it at the end of this live. And then that way everyone can go and subscribe and all like that. And actually get a copy of that video there and watch it on your own. It's very important, I think, for everyone to watch that. Look out for that. Subscribe to that channel. It's Newsroom PR or something like that. Make sure you guys subscribe to that channel. We watch their videos, so it's only important. Thank you so much, Jersey Girl, for posting that link, though. Thank you so much. That's what's up. It's very informative. I think everybody should get that clip and share it. Share it to your Facebook. Share it to your Twitter. Share it to your YouTube profile if you can. It's very important, but I appreciate you all for being here. Thank you all. Please hit the like button if you don't mind. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed to the channel already. So we just watched that 8-minute clip. I think they have brought out a bunch of awesome points. Let's see here. Of course, the phone isn't ringing, but that's all right. We want to take the call, and I'm going to get it through the back doorway. God damn it. And I see who's calling. So if I have to, I will call you back. It's saying I am missing the call. Ain't that a... So let me clear all. I'm going to call you right back if you don't mind. So that way, we should be good to go. There we go. I'm going to just call you back. I hope you don't mind. And I hope it don't go to your voicemail. Yes, I got you. I'm calling you back now. Let's see how this goes.
Hey,
Hey, what's up, lady? How you doing?
healing still.
I hear that.
And want to come jump through the phone on that video because I don't like nobody talking bad about people. I'm sorry.
Right.
I just can't take it.
I hear
I
that.
feel like they need to let him go, release him on his own recognizance.
Yup.
He doesn't have anything. I mean, I'm trying to figure out.
Yup.
Not figure out. That you can only hold somebody 24 hours if, you know, I don't even want, I'm trying to get it out so much and to the point where, because my uncle he taught law. He was a expert mediator for this country, but he died. If he was involved in this case, R. Kelly would not be sitting where he is.
Right.
I promise you. But for all these people, all of a sudden, to come from here, there, everywhere, I don't know him personally, but I know people that do know him and know him.
Yep.
My only issue is, first of all, they did it messy.
Yes.
See, what they're trying to do is backside on cover up their mistakes. Then all these indictments. Well, what you indict them for in the first place? Oh, because he just happened to help somebody along the way. Well, why? Where was these folks at when he was helping these young girls? Why are okay? So ask the Me Too people. I need somebody to get a hold of these Me Too folks and whoever else it is. Ask them why they didn't help them young girls.
Right.
Ask them why does it take?
Hello? Oh, it cuts you off. It says poor connection. Hold on just a moment. Give me a second here. I don't know what happened to my connection. Let me see if I could do this way. Bring you back on.
For it. He worked his way for it, to it. So you make money, and then I just still mess them out in whatever way I can. You know, say if I get a transitional house, or if I go and build a homeless shelter, or buy some property and put people in it. Oh, now I'm a pedophile, or I'm all these negative things. So basically, what y'all are saying right in front of. Nobody can help the black community. Nobody can help the poor. Nobody can help the only but the rich.
Right.
Or the middle class or whatever.
Right.
Nobody can make that make sense to me. So when was it so wrong and hurtful to help your people? You're gonna send in people to raid his house, rob his house, and he ain't even in the country, and video record sex stuff, and then blame it on him. That was the first one. Then you're gonna go back a second time? That's double jeopardy all day. I don't know who don't see that,
right?
But we already know who did that. What it is they don't want him to have nothing. They don't want him to be able to help nobody. They don't even want him to help himself. Now you're saying it live and in person. They did the same thing to Bill Cosby because Bill Cosby was helping a lot of black folks. He was also helping people get to college. He was paying college tuitions and stuff like that. Stuff that nobody knows.
Right.
Right there. Why would you help? So now you got to be careful nowadays who you help. Because you can't just help everybody. Nowadays, not only to mention we got this COVID out here. But see me, I'm a different type of chick. I will help somebody. If your car is stalled or if you got a flat tire, I'll call my roadside assistance people to come help you.
Right.
If you don't have no help.
Right.
When did it become unearthly or inhumane to help someone?
Right.
So I ain't gonna hold up your time. That's my blast off. I'm blasting off anybody that has a problem in helping anybody that may cost them some time. I'll do time for anybody I help. But guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do time for a reason. Okay?
I heard that.
I'm that type of chick.
Right.
And they better stop with this mess because it's gone too far.
Too far.
It really has. And it gets on my nerves. There's no need to fight over what we already see, what we already know is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try to fix it.
Absolutely.
And how can we fix it? Yeah, we can all come together. But we can come together knowing that we know the truth.
Yup.
And we see it.
Absolutely.
All seeing, all knowing. But Keisha, I'm hoping that you're having a wonderful week.
Thank you very much.
You know, I love Sitting Fire. I'm piggybacking on, not really piggybacking on her, but I want her to know that she is so correctly right.
Yes, she is.
About it all.
You are too. You are too.
And I just give her the utmost credit about it. And so are you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I wanted to say.
All right, lady. Thank you so much for calling in.
Okay.
Take care. Bye-bye.
You too.
Yep. Just like that. The phone lines is open. You guys can go ahead and call in. It looked like I missed a call or two, so you guys can just call in. Call in. Let me know what you feel about the situation. The video, I played the 8-minute clip. Call in. Let me know how you feel about that. Let's see who we got here. You Talking Loud with Keish. Who's calling?
Hi, Keish. Good talking to you. I'm going to try not to take up too much time. I appreciate you displaying the video and letting us see the alternate points of view. The only thing I want to remind us all of is, unfortunately, and I'm not going to blame this on the administration we have in the White House and all that. I'm just going to use it as an example. We are living in some unprecedented times where we are seeing things happen to people that we have never seen before.
Yep.
An example of which, that impeachment process that went down years ago, things like that never would have happened. People now know how to find laws on the books and use those laws to their advantage to put whatever agenda through that they want to do.
Yep.
This same thing is happening with this R. Kelly case. Now, whether or not we believe he's guilty or innocent has nothing to do with how the system in place is being handled. Okay? My point from this whole thing is, should he be out on bond and on a bail? Yes, he should.
Right.
Because he hasn't been proven guilty at this point.
Right.
It shouldn't be that he's locked it up in danger of getting COVID and all this type of stuff. He should be able to be free like anyone else is before they have their date in court. He is entitled to his date in court. If the prosecution is able to prove beyond the shadow of a doubt that all this stuff went, okay, we have to accept that. If they can't prove it, we also have to be able to accept that. But the way that they are doing this and treating the case, I've never seen anything like it in my life. Now, I understand that years ago, back in 2008, whatever it was, we didn't have YouTube, we didn't have all this social media and all this kind of stuff, so things were different. But we have to look realistically. He was out free as a bird and went to court.
Crazy.
Why is he not out free as a bird now?
Right.
Until he goes to court. What I don't understand is the injustice that's going on within the system that's holding this man. It's like they holding him hostage, and just depending on the fact that, oh, he's going to be guilty, so this is going to be time served. What kind of mess is that? It's just a bunch of crap.
Yep.
The man needs to be able to prepare for his case and do what he needs to do to defend himself. Now, if they got enough evidence, hand over fist like they're trying to act like they have, why are they not releasing him to allow him the privilege of being able to get his case together? Because they don't. Obviously, if it's going to come out, we're going to find out.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
It's just that simple. If they got all these tapes that they claim they have and all this video proof and they're going to show it, they'll eventually come out. If they don't, it's smoke and mirrors.
Yes.
But the whole thing is, this is just a big injustice with the way the case is being handled. We have no business with bloggers involved in all of this stuff. Mm-hmm. We have no business with people getting threatened because they have opinions.
Right.
We have no business with people. And see, all of that is making it worse on him because they're able to make it look like, oh, he's inside the jail pulling these strings and having people to do that when he has nothing to do with any of that stuff.
Right.
He's just sitting in there waiting on his day in court, and they won't even allow him the freedom to get, I mean, please help me understand.
It's crazy.
You still with me?
Yes, I am. I'm listening. Oh, I'm listening. Yes.
You know, I have never seen anything like this. Just like I've never seen a president with this much power before in my life, because you got a Republican Party that allows him to do anything he wants to when they support it, and everything gets pushed through. Everybody and their brother has been born from way back in the 50s, 20s, whatever you want to call it. We have never seen a president with this much power, and you see that it's a system in place that's allowing him to have that power.
Money
it's
talks.
The same type of system that's in place in this judicial system that's allowing R. Kelly to sit there and wait on his day in court. What is that?
Bullshit. It's sad.
Sorry about my dog out here in the window. I apologize. Everything was quiet, and he all of a sudden got his window.
Oh, I didn't hear it, but you good. You good, and you are absolutely right.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry. I apologize. Go ahead.
You good. You're absolutely right with everything, every point you're putting out there. Everything. I agree 100%. I agree 100% with you, Coretta, Spitting Fire, all three of y'all that just called in. Like, it's sad that this is going on at the rate it's going on. But you know what? What's happening to R. Kelly is just exactly what's happening in this country right now. It makes absolutely no sense at all. At all.
Absolutely.
No sense.
Absolutely.
At all.
You're exactly right. The same thing that's going on in the world now. And I'm sorry that this is happening, that he's just sitting there. I mean, I've never seen a situation like this to where, I mean, it's for them to prove in court. It's not about who said what, the hearsay, to this, to that. And let me show you this step. Now, I will say, of course we all know.
Yep.
I was born in 1970, so I'm in the age group of everybody. We all saw the tape, those of us that watched it. We all know.
Yep.
We all know what we saw. We all know about the Aaliyah thing. Then that became hearsay, this, that, and other.
Right.
Stop using what happened in the past to go with what's happening right now.
Right.
And I think that that's where they're running into such a trap.
Yep.
Because they're trying their best to keep harping on that 2008 case. Now, let's just keep it honest. Whether or not whatever went on, the case is over with. It's done. Whether the girl came forward, whether she's a family left, bleed, wouldn't nobody testify, whatever. It's over. It's done.
It's done.
Don't come back later bringing up that same thing and then trying to find somebody. Trying to find people that were young to put on him and say, okay, you were her, you were her, you were her. We don't know any of that. That stuff has to be proven. I can go out here and lie and say I slept with R. Kelly after the blood test, and I know I ain't never slept with R. Kelly after no blood test. I could go out here and look at the tape from years ago and see how he ate out Lisa Van Allen's ass like I ain't never seen before. I ain't even know you could eat ass like that, and say he did it to me.
Right, and that's true.
So I'm just saying there are a lot of things that are happening now in the 2020 that are unprecedented, and I apologize for taking up all your time. I appreciate you listening to me.
No, you're good. You're good. You stating all facts, and I love it. I love it. You know, and it's fine. It is fine. It's sad because just like you said, any of us, and even without watching a video, we could come up with some, and that's what it seems like everybody is doing these days. A lot of females is coming out the woodworks and they saying that they was with a celebrity of some sort, and then now they're saying that they were harassed or you know, or abused or whatever by a celebrity, and it's like a big money grab. Like you or I could actually probably say, hey, you know what, I was with R. Kelly and he abused me, or he took advantage of me, or he touched my nipple. Okay, he touched my nipple back in 1984. He was walking down the aisle at a concert and he touched my nipple, and you know that was abuse, that was aggression, that was molesting. You know, that's kind of what is seeming to happen all of a sudden. And it's not just R. Kelly, it's a bunch of them too. Like, oh, you got Bill Cosby. He locked up and he blind. Like, get the fuck. This is crazy. It's crazy.
At that old of an age, they waited all those years to come forward. And one lady had some validity and got it. Just one. And you sitting up here with R. Kelly and y'all talking about this old 50, 11 women and all that. I don't have no doubt in my mind that he probably fucked all kind of women. I have no doubt in my mind because the average person can go through hundreds if they are hope.
Right.
He's a celebrity. I have no doubt in my mind it was plenty of women lined up after the shows, one behind the other, one behind the other. I have no doubt that he did a lot of things. But you've got to prove to me that he is a pedophile and was with a child.
Right.
The video was so doggone grainy, I couldn't tell that was him. But I could tell that was a little girl that whoever was on the video was with.
Right.
I could tell that. Her body was underdeveloped. And I could also tell that whoever that person was definitely into that little girl more than he was the grown women he was with. So I can say that. But for me to just say and prove, oh, I know that it was R. Kelly, I don't know. Because the tape was very grainy at the time. But I will say, whoever it was with the little girl, enjoyed the little girl.
Okay. This is crazy, you know. I thank you so much for calling in and speaking your truth.
Tape is still circulating so people can see it. I really do.
Right. You know, back when that tape came out, like I guess I went with the rest of everybody. It's R. Kelly on a sex tape. It's R. Kelly on a sex tape. But the sex tape itself wasn't even clear. It wasn't clear. What I had seen was not clear. I could not make out his face. I just went with the narrative like, oh, that's R. Kelly. That's R. Kelly. So
you could make out with that room.
And that's it. And it was right. And it's
make out that room.
Exactly. And that's it. And now
so you don't really know who the guy was.
Right.
Say that. You don't know who the guy was.
Right.
But whoever the guy was with that little girl, he loved being with that little girl.
Right.
I will say that.
Right.
But now as far as the proof, they got to prove stuff. And that tape has nothing to do with what's going on now. What's going now is a bunch of buffoonery,
but
and we all know it.
And that
their case is Trump type like they say.
Right.
They shouldn't have a problem with him getting out.
Well, you know, and back in the in the 2008 in that video, he was acquitted of that. They said they couldn't tell it was him in the video. So it's like, all right, so we're going to take and throw the 2008 case away because that's what happened. He got acquitted of that. So now here we are in 2020, and they're still trying to bring up bits and pieces of that situation again. And they even have
double jeopardy.
Right.
Because it should be over with.
Right.
Done.
Exactly.
Done.
And then you got
what they're using now is they're saying that he obstructed that case. So they're trying to put an obstruction of justice in this to say that he obstructed in that case to make that case valid with what's going on now with all these other women.
That's crazy.
Whether they lying or telling the truth, whatever has to be proven in court. But it's just, I ain't never seen nothing like this before in my life. Y'all have a wonderful night. I ain't going to take up any more of your time tonight, Keish.
You got it. You good. I appreciate you so much for calling in. And spitting facts.
You have a wonderful night.
You too. Thank you. All right now. So I got enough time to take one more call. I had to put that picture up because I got up real quick. I got enough time to take like one more call, y'all. And that's it. Actually, I think that it with the calls. I got about 5 more minutes to go in this video. Oh, good. Here's a call. I'll take this. And then afterwards we'll get into the whole stimulus situation. All right, you're talking loud with Keish. Who am I talking to?
Hello.
What's up, lady? How you doing?
I'm good.
Good. Now, did you have a chance to watch the 8-minute video I played in the beginning of this video?
No.
Okay, because that's what I'm having people to call in right now to express how they feel about that video I played. So, did you want to talk about that or the R. Kelly case?
No.
Okay, because I got to end this video in 5 minutes and I want to talk about the stimulus package and give other people a chance to call in about the video that I had just played.
Okay, I'll call back later on.
Okay, lady, take care. Bye-bye. All right, so I have like less than 5 minutes, and I'm gonna be ending this video. I'm probably gonna end it in like 10 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna end it in 10 minutes. I want to give you guys a chance to call in and speak about the 8-minute video that I played in the very beginning of this video. So anybody want to call in and talk about that, you're more than welcome to. Please call in. I want to hear your opinions and views on that 8-minute video. Now also I want to get into the stimulus package. I want to let you guys know where we're at with the stimulus package. They did make some compromises today. They do plan to have an answer on things by Friday for us. So I'll wait like 2 more minutes and then I'll close down the lines, the phone lines. Again, if you want to call in and talk about the video that played in the beginning of this live stream, the 8-minute video that I played, that would be perfect. I would appreciate y'all for calling in and let me know your thoughts and opinions on that. If not, I'm just going to get right into the stimulus package. What's up, Country Thick? What's going on? Nichelle, how you doing? Miss Fat, what's going on? I seen you make it in through the Angie Walker. How you doing? What's going on? Let's see here. Felicia, what's going on? She said she was asleep. All right. So real quick, I'm going to get ready to end this live to give you guys an update. Jersey Girl, if you don't mind now, could you put up that link so people can watch that 8-minute clip? There's a lot of people who came into this live late, and you did not get a chance to watch the 8-minute clip. So I'm going to have Jersey Girl drop the link for the YouTube video down there, if y'all don't mind, and watch it. I need y'all to watch it. Shannon, you probably going to want to play this on your channel. It's very excellent. It's a very excellent clip. It's very relevant to everything that's going on with R. Kelly right now. All right, so here we go. The stimulus. So the Republicans and the Democrats, they have met up today for like 12 hours. And they sat in a room and they negotiated. They talked about things. There's some things that are actually going to stay. The Republicans decided, because the Democrats are not backing down. If anything, the Democrats want to add even more. They want to add more to the next stimulus package. So one thing that they're both on agreement is the whole eviction thing. They're going to extend the eviction thing where nobody can be evicted from their homes or whatever. They're going to extend that, evicted from your homes, your rentals, whatever. They're going to extend that longer. They're actually agreeing upon that. The next thing that they're agreeing on is everyone will be getting a check. It'll be $1,200. They're going to do that again. The next thing that they are actually in agreement on is the pandemic money, which everybody is concerned about. The Republicans had wanted to do $200 a week. The Democrats had said, no, we want to do $600 a week. Well, the Republicans had actually came up to the plate and they said, you know what, we'll do the $600. Now, there's a certain Republican and he is actually like, no, well, how about $500? Okay, so they bend. The Republicans bent. They decided to go from 200 to 500, actually 200 to 600, but one of the Republicans, the head ones, the negotiators, he's actually saying 500. So Trump, however, and they're basically doing what Trump is saying. Trump, however, is the one who's saying, give them the $1,200. He's going against what he initially had said. Trump is going against what he initially had said. The Republicans are doing whatever the fuck Trump wants, basically, at the end of the day. Even though they're not supposed to, but that's what's happening. So Trump is saying, give everybody $1,200 checks and just continue and extend the $600 a week thing. Now, Trump is actually doing this because of the campaign thing. He wants to be voted in and he wants to be on the good side with the Republicans and the Democrats, and he knows that his numbers have dropped a lot. So the Republicans are like, fuck. We didn't want to bend. We didn't want to do 200. We didn't want to go from 200 to 600. But Trump is saying do the 600. Trump is agreeing with the motherfucking Democrats on this. How about that? And the Republicans are scratching their head and they're looking at Trump like, what the fuck you mean? Wait, hold on. Trump is like, no, give them the 1,200. And give them the $600 a week. Well, one of the Republicans are like, no, we're not going to do 600. How about just 500? So they're kind of getting at the same place. Okay, so you got the Democrats and the Republicans, and they're both kind of coming to the same agreement. One thing was like the liability factor. The Republicans won a liability issue. I don't know what the hell they mean. Liability. They won some kind of liability insurance to be included in the stimulus package. The Democrats are like, fuck you. Fuck your liability insurance. No, we're not going to do that. So people can't sue for the coronavirus and all like that. So the Democrats are like, no, we're not including that. And Trump's like, you know what? We don't need that. We don't need the liability insurance. So the Republicans are sitting there looking at Trump like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? You're going in agreement with the motherfucking Democrats. And the Democrats is over here like smiling like, this is Charles President. He wish-washy like a motherfucker. So they're coming to an agreement on a lot of things right now. They sat in that room for 12 hours, and these are the agreements that they had came through with. So we are still waiting, okay? We are still waiting. Your mouth is moving slower than the video. Is it? I don't know. It's something with YouTube. So YouTube did some changes, okay? YouTube did some changes, and I think that has a lot to do with what is going on here. I think, I don't know what the fuck they did, but when I came on here, it was kind of completely different. So hopefully when this live goes and posts up, we should be good to go. So it'll catch up. Hopefully when this live uploads, it'll catch up and my words will be matching the video. I hope that's what the fuck will happen. I hope that's what will happen. So that's your stimulus update from me, my version. I kind of put it all together, what I heard, and this is what's happening. These motherfuckers can't get their shit together. The Republicans cannot get their shit together. The Republicans is looking at Trump like, wait, why are you siding with the Democrats? Because Trump wants votes. That's why. Trump wants votes, and Trump knows that a lot of people that are Trump supporters are the people that are going to get hurt behind this pandemic money. A lot of Trump supporters are upper middle class folks. You know what I mean? Middle class to upper middle class. Well, actually, Trump supporters are all over the fucking board. They're poverty stricken. They're middle class. They're goddamn upper middle class. And then you got the rich. Okay, so he's got a majority of them. But all those voters are now like, we're not voting for you. Fuck out of here. We are out of jobs. We can't go to work because we might get this disease. And what are we supposed to do? Unemployment doesn't even help me pay any of my bills. It might pay some, like half my bills, not all my bills. I need full-time pay. And my job is closed because of this pandemic. It just shut the fuck down. So that's where things are with this stimulus bill, okay? So everybody, I appreciate you all so much for being here today. In the beginning of this video, there's an 8-minute video. It explains some things about R. Kelly and where people actually sit with the R. Kelly situation that are not the normal people that actually talk about it. It's on Court TV. So subscribe to the video holder, the person whose video it actually is. Make sure you go watch it on his channel too and actually subscribe to his channel. But I appreciate you all so much for being here. Hit the like button on your way out. I'm going to have to end this video. I'm sorry, but I got to end the video. I appreciate you so much for calling in, everybody that called in. You made very valid points. They all stuck with me. They stick with everybody. The truth is the truth at the end of the day. So keep praying. Oh, real quick, the stimulus. I'm sorry. So they're hoping to have negotiations done by Friday. Then next week, they're supposed to vote on it. I want to say Congress or whatever, they were supposed to go on vacation on Friday. They said that they are going to withhold their vacation, and they're not going to go. They're not going to go on vacation until this whole thing is over with. All these talks are over with. Nobody's going to go on vacation until this is over. So it actually is going to push them a little bit further to, harder to fucking get this shit done so they can go on vacation. So everyone, I love you all so much for being here. Thank you so much. Fantasia, I love you very much too, lady. Thank you so much. Everybody, you be good. Take care. Stay safe. Okay, stay safe. And Listen, Tori, it's only an hour, so I'm going to end this so it's just an hour. So it's only an hour. Watch part of it. I think the very first half hour, I think you'll find very worth your while. The very first half hour of this video, I think you'll find very worthwhile. And as you listen, you will hear the callers come in and make some very valid points too. So, you know, you'll be good. You'll be good. I need more Talking Loud with Keish T. Courtney, I love you, woman. I love you. Soon, we're going to get it. Pika, what's up? What is going on? Yes, they are dragging their feet too much. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Why can't the prosecution be locked up for filing bogus charges? Coretta, look, listen, I don't want to get into more, but did y'all hear about the gang of deputies in LA within the police force? They all are getting busted. Police officers are busting other police officers. It was a gang. Their names were the Executioners. They were actually out here killing people. What the fuck is going on? You know, our system is really corrupt. Our judicial system needs to be reformed. Our police, the policing in America has to be reformed. There's a lot of reform that needs to be done, period. Unfortunately, the old-fashioned ways that we have in place, they have to be done with. We have to throw them out, and start them all over. It's just what has to happen. You know what I mean? It's just what has to happen. All right, guys, I love you so much. Thank you so much for rocking with me today. And I will be back on in maybe tomorrow or the next day. I'll pop up. I'm going to be doing random lives again. I've been too busy lifting my legs up and doing aerobics and shit stuff, you know, getting my exercise on in different ways. But anyways, I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for being here. And I will see y'all next time on the next video. Bye, y'all.